Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to She Boss Talk. I am Shantae Alradi. I hope you all are having a wonderful Labor Day. Good afternoon. Come on in. I'm here to share with you how to get more grant money. So there is a new grant that is out. The applications are opening. So I want to come on and give you some information about that. Come on in, drop a comment. Let me know who you are, if you're an entrepreneur or business owner. I'm working today. So if you're working today too on a holiday, let me know. Give me a shout out because, it's grind time. I'm still working. I can celebrate Labor Day and work at the same time. Do subscribe if you have not already. You want to make sure that you stay in the know of how to get your money and also other tips on how to be successful in business and how to really market your business, especially in a time like this. Where we are in a pandemic and a lot of us are forced to go online, whether you are doing a business online or not. So you want to really be in a position where you are having the greatest influence and greatest impact so that you can get more clients, more customers to your business that will help you with your livelihood and be able to build wealth and legacy for yourselves and your families. That's why we do what we do, right? So I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to forego the stimulus updates because they're on vacation, right? The government, Congress is on vacation today. So I'll follow up tomorrow regarding that. But in the meantime, this is another great opportunity for you all to do what? Get your money. So while you have time today, there's still grant applications that are out there coming online all the time. And so this is the best time to apply for the grant money. Now, I want to start off by talking about this one specific grant. This is a $5,000 grant. This grant is by the Sara Blakely. She is the founder of Spanx. All you women out there probably know about Spanx, which are great control garments. She launched a grant program called the Red Backpack Grant Fund, which is administered through Global Giving. And it is a $5,000 grant with the goal to provide grants to at least 1,000 women-led businesses, right? And that includes not only a $5,000 grant, but a red backpack included, as well as access to 80 plus of her master classes. If you take any master class, why not take it from her? She's built a multi-billion-dollar brand and multiple brands under the Spanx brand. So these are the types of people that you want to position yourself around and be able to access anything that they're providing you that is going to help you up level your business. I mean, if I was to take a class, I definitely want to be from someone that had bootstrapped it, right? She bootstrapped it with $5,000. If you haven't heard her story, I recommend you can YouTube Sara Blakely, search her name, and you will see videos on her story. I mean, it's a magnificent story. So she wants to help. She wants to empower women in business. So this particular grant, so if you are eligible, as I always say, before you apply, check the eligibility on these grants. Now, this grant, I believe this is the 6th round. So they open it up the period from April to September. We're in September. Now, unless they extend it, this will be the last application period. But I know they're still accepting donations to the fund. So they may extend it, but I know for this first go round, the period was from April to September 2020 to be able to provide the grants to the 1,000 women business owners. Okay, and so this is for women-led businesses, for-profit and nonprofit. Okay, so if you have a for-profit or a nonprofit business, this would apply to you. This is U.S.-based businesses only. So sorry for those of you that are international, that are outside of the U.S., but this is U.S. specific. You must have less than $5 million in business revenue. Okay, so again, you must be women-led business in the U.S. with $5 million or less in revenue. and you must have at least one paid employee. Okay. So they specifically clarify this because a lot of people struggle with understanding the difference between an employee and a contractor. So if you have contractors, I have contractors too. They are not considered employee. They do not work for you. They're not on your payroll. They have their own business and you contract their services. Okay. So you have to have at least one W-2 paid employee on payroll, but no more than 50, okay, on your staff. No more than 50 people on your staff to be able to apply for this. You must be in good standing as a business. So I always talk about this and how you represent your business, and if your business is legally structured. Good standing meaning are you in good standing with the state on your taxes? So these are things that they research when you apply for these grant opportunities. So if you are not in good standing can mean there's a lot of businesses that are not in good standing as federal contractors or state contractors. So they do that type of research. They want to make sure you have a legal entity. So a lot of times you all are asking me, okay, I have a network marketing business or some other type of business. I'm an independent contractor. Even if you are, it is in your best interest to legally structure your business. Even as a network marketer or independent contractor, you are a business owner. You are not anybody's employee. So I would encourage you to start taking the steps to legally structure your business, register your business with the state, so that when these opportunities come up, you're not ineligible because you can't say that you are legally registered, that you have a legal entity for your business. That means that it is recognizable not only by the IRS, the Internal Revenue Service, but also by your state that you're operating business in. So every state requires this, and they have different requirements. But I know a lot of you think you could just upstart a business. I mean, you can, but you're supposed to be legally registered in your state and follow those protocols, again, just based on the state. Now, you also have to have yes, I know a lot of you are asking, oh, a lot of these are specifically for COVID. Yes, because we are in a pandemic and people, individuals, companies, and organizations are really implementing these grant programs to help businesses that have been impacted. Many of us have been devastated by the COVID-19 pandemic, have lost lots of revenue, clients, employees, and a lot of us have shut our doors. That's why it's on COVID related. So I understand you all that have startup businesses and you're like, okay, what about startup money? It's out there. There is startup grants, but this is not one of them. This is for if you are impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic and experience that hardship in relation to it. And then also you need to be over 18. So at least 18 years of age or over. So again, every grant has its specific requirements. You just need to read what they are. They always clearly identify what those are. And then if you meet the eligibility, go ahead and apply. So again, this is the Red Backpack Grant. I believe this is round number 6. This will be the last round unless they extend it because they implemented this in April of 2020. Okay. So all of you all that are eligible, do apply. If you know peers of yours that are entrepreneurs, business owners, that fit the eligibility requirements, please do let them know to apply. You can register today to get notified, and that means they will send you an email to notify you as when the grant opens. It opens tomorrow at noon. The grant application closes on September the 12th at noon p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So again, also be aware of the time zone in which the application periods are identified so that you don't miss it. Because if you try to go apply September 12th at 1 p.m., it will have been closed. So do not wait to the deadline. Register today if you can. And then when it opens, just go ahead and apply. And it's a simple application. I believe I applied in the earlier rounds and it took me less than 10 minutes. It might even take me 5 minutes. Okay. So really quickly, you will see other videos that I have. We also have a grant tracker where we update weekly the grant opportunities on our website at www.shebosstalk.com. The link is in the show notes. So in the video notes of this video, you will see hyperlinks to grants and to our tracker. So I would encourage you to go there and start there with your research, because a lot of you all drop comments. Okay, where do I start with the research? Start with, we did a lot of the heavy lifting. So start with our grant tracker and then go from there, because we not only have a grant tracker, but we have tips on how to, find grants in your city, your county, and states, because that's where the bulk of the money is. And if you haven't applied for money in your city, your county, or state, you are definitely missing out. So while they are trying to get it together, figure out what stimulus is coming from the federal, a lot of us have gotten much more help at the local level. So I would encourage you, if you don't know about the grants that are out there, they are there. And literally, they have millions of dollars allocated to help small business owners, all types of small business owners. So find the one that applies to you. Now, I wanted to quickly go through some of these other grants. I'll be making a special announcement about what we're doing tomorrow, and we're still working on the grant cheat sheet and checklist. I'm excited about it. I just met with my team today. So we are on target to have that done and made available to you all this week. So I will come on with another video as soon as that is ready with an announcement, so that you can go to that cheat sheet, download it, and begin to use it. I think it'll be very helpful for you in winning these grants. So we can never guarantee you're going to win, but I know I've won grants, so I can tell you what I've done based on experience and what is going to help you stand out, to have a standout grant application and set you up to win more grant opportunities. Okay. Now, the Lowe's grant, or the LISC grant, is set to close today. So I made an announcement in previous lives here about this particular grant. This is a $20,000 grant. Okay. So this is for small business, especially minority and women businesses. So I would encourage you to apply. The deadline is today at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, that is the LISC grant, Lowe's grant. They donated over $50 million towards the LISC Fund, which is a nonprofit organization that really helps with a lot of economic development opportunities. They help a lot of minorities, women with different programs. So definitely check them out for their grants. They've been initiating grants since April as well. So they're also in, this is the 6th round of grants. I've applied for all rounds, and I am excited about it and hopeful that I will be a winner in this 6th round. Okay. So they have not made any indication that this will be the last round, because multiple organizations have donated, from Sam's Club to Verizon, Lowe's, and other organizations and companies have donated to this fund to provide, again, relief for those businesses impacted by COVID-19. Okay. So I would encourage you all to go ahead and apply for that. That is also a simple application. Literally, it takes you 5-10 minutes to complete that application for your chance to get $20,000. And yes, I know individuals that have won this particular grant. Shout out to Amber Hawkins. I see you out here. She won it. So they also, a lot of times, LISC will have funds set up for local, just depending on who they're partnering with. And they partnered in Toledo with the Toledo arm or chapter, and 2 of my entrepreneur peers won $10,000 grants through this organization. So all of the grants that I mentioned here are legit. Please beware of people that are in the comments. They're trolls, they're spammers and scammers out there telling you they got this grant, email this person, email that person. That is not true. Please do not give your information away to those people. The information I'm providing you is legit. These are real grant programs that you can apply for and win So I would encourage you to do so. So the Lowe's ends today. Go ahead and apply. That is $20,000. The Sally Beauty business is still open till September today. Sally's Beauty. So beauty businesses is open to today. Today is the deadline. The link is in the comments. The Fearless Fund, which is a grant for women founders of color. That's a $5,000 grant option. That it ends. You have until December the 1st because it's a 2021 program. It's a mentoring program where you can pitch your business to win $5,000. The Fresh Fund is one of the grants for younger entrepreneurs. So 25 or younger, US or UK business. You get $5,000. You can get $5,000. $5,000. The Hello Alice grants up to $50,000 are still available. To apply. That deadline is September the 25th. So I would encourage you all to go and apply for that. That link is also in the comments. The Sony Alpha Female Fund grant for $5,000. This was a real popular one for female photographers. They have a whole entire package in addition to the $5,000 that you can apply for. Okay, so these are just a few of the many grants that are out there. Like I said, there are grants that come out every single day. You can check out our other videos that we have on grants because they're still available, or just go to our grant tracker. We have a whole list of grants that are there. And like I said, even if a grant has closed, there is a possibility. A lot of them have multiple rounds. And maybe the grant period closed right now, but they may open later. One of the things that I do is I get on email lists. I am well connected. I would encourage you all to get connected. You're connected to me. This is great. Again, if you have not subscribed, subscribe. There's no one out here giving this kind of information to really connect you to these funding opportunities. This is money for your business. This is to help you in your livelihood, your family livelihood, to get caught up on business bills that you haven't paid, payroll, if you need more marketing for your business. So the grants that I've had the opportunity to get, what I've been using mine for is to focus on marketing, because I feel it is so important for us to be visible and get the exposure. It's all in good if you can have the greatest product, greatest service, but if no one knows about it, what good does it do you? It's not going to help your business. You can't scale that way. We have to get visible. And now is the time to do it, where people are seeking out your services. Right? People want to help small business. People are available. They're online, which they never were before. So this is the opportunity to get online, set yourself up, pivot if you need to. I've been able to do that. I've been able to hire some wonderful women, experts in their field, onto my team, because I already know I cannot do this alone. There's no way that I can achieve the goals that I have set out for myself and my business doing it alone. So I make it my job to get money for my business. And so you have to do the same. You have to make getting money your priority. You have to come from under the water, right? You have to look up to become aware of these opportunities that are out there. I'm connected to organizations, associations. I'm on email lists. So typically, before I even start searching, I'm one of the first to know about a grant, because I'm already on the email list. Right? So don't be afraid of being on, if you're going to get on an email list, I would say get on ours. We provide value information. We never spam. So we're always giving, not only here, but to our email list, a wealth of information. So things we notify them about before we notify anyone else about. So I'm on email list and I get access to that information. So I would encourage you all to do the same. But just get in a position to set yourself up for success. Make sure that you're organized in your business. I'm really excited about this grant cheat sheet and checklist that we're about to come up with, because a lot of you all asked about it. If you're just brand new to this channel, this is the first time you're seeing me, give us a shout out. Let us know where you're hailing from. What is your business? Is a grant winning grant application cheat sheet and checklist something that you want? If there's something else that would be helpful for you, please do leave it in the comments. I do review as many comments as I can, answer questions, provide feedback and resources. So if there's ever anything that we ourselves, sorry, there's a call coming in. If there's ever anything that I don't do myself, I have a network of experts that I can always refer to. So always, stay connected to the network and don't listen to these people on the comments that are trollers, spammers, and scammers out there that are going to lead you in the wrong direction or try to take your money. That's crazy. So they're not associated with me, and as I find them, I try to block them. But unfortunately, when you're in a crisis, people come out of the woodworks and try to take advantage of small business. Believe it or not, small business are some of the most, the demographic that are taking the most advantage of. So believe it. So you really have to be aware and just protect yourself out there. Okay. So again, these are the grant updates for today. I hope you go ahead and apply. Come back. Let me know which ones you have applied for. We're cheering you on. We want to hear when you do win. Because you all are we're winning grants out there. So believe it, there are grants that are being won that we're getting. So no matter if it's a national grant, it's a federal grant, or it's a local grant in your area, wherever it comes from, take it. Right? Get it. Go get that money. Go get that money. And this is a perfect day on a holiday to be able to do that, to carve out time to apply and get your money. And then just share the testimonials with us, and we share them with our network as well. Okay. So again, if you haven't already, give this a thumbs up. Come on in, say hello. I see all of you out there. Do subscribe. Do share this video in our channel wherever you are on social media, with whatever peers that you have that are challenged, that are struggling, that are on the verge of closing their business. Because millions of entrepreneurs and small business owners do not know still that any of these programs exist and can be life-changing for their business. So it's upon us, if you're with us, to share the information with your peers that need this information so that they can get the help they need. They can get the financial lifeline that they need. Okay. So thank you so much. Enjoy your holiday. As always, continue to stay in good health, stay safe, and I will come on tomorrow with another update. Take care.